But you see, Rabotai, some people you can help, some people you can't help. But you have to try. You have to try, but there are certain things that you have to know reality. You have to use a little bit of your own brain and realize that sometimes the person doesn't know any better, so you have to be easy on him. Sometimes he does know and he doesn't care. Don't waste your time. Most people don't know. Very few people know and don't care. Very few. The most dangerous people in this generation, as far as people that know and don't care, have the title rabbi. It's not usually the kehillah. The kehillah is very few and far in between. Every kehillah has one menuval or another, but usually most people are decent people, they're just clueless. The problems in our generation is that we have a lot of Erev Rav, just like Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai said, most of the rabbis in the last generation will be Erev Rav. That's just the reality. It's not Yaron Reuven. Yes?
And you can't tell if he's an Erev Rav.
No, I mean, you can and you can't. I mean, you can't tell just by looking at him. He doesn't have like a sign, like a swastika, Erev Rav under it or anything. You could pretty much tell by simply how, you look at what does he teach, what does he say, how does he react, what kind of results does he have. I mean, it takes a little bit of investment. You can't just, there's no like default, Erev Rav or not, and you can't call people out on it. But the point is, Rabotai, is that it doesn't matter who Erev Rav is. It matters who we are. What are we doing? What are we doing to help our fellow? What are we doing to help our brother and sister? What are we doing to help our community? Don't worry if the rabbi is Erev Rav. You still have a responsibility. Help yourself, help your friend, help your community, and so on and so forth. But the most important part is that if you're going to tell people the truth, you have to tell them in a certain way, where they know that, yes, you're guiding them, but you care about them. And that's why it says, Shema Beni Musar. Why is it Shema Beni Musar? Why does it say Shema Beni Torah? Shema Beni Chidush? Shema Beni something else? Why is the Ramban using Shlomo HaMelech's verse saying Shema Beni Musar? Because even if you want to be like many people that call themselves Chabad in our generation are not exactly Chabad. They call themselves Chabad, but they're not. Or people call themselves Breslov, but they're not. I told you this many times before. I love Chabad. I love Breslov. I love Judaism. But I hate people that are fakers and pretend to be somebody that they're not. So people that say, no, in Chabad we don't rebuke. That's complete nonsense. No, in Breslov we don't rebuke. That's complete nonsense. No, in Chassidut we don't rebuke anybody. It's complete nonsense. Why? I read the books. Go look at the Tanya. How he talks about how if you ate taref or you ate non-kosher, you go to Gehenom of snow. That's the foundation of Chabad. Go read the Baal Shem Tov. Go read the foundation of Chassidut. How many times he mentions Gehenom? Go read the Torah for Breslov, Rabbi Nachman Breslov, the Likutei Maharan. How many times he talks about somebody as a snake, somebody that's a rasha, somebody that's evil, and so on and so forth. Go read what they say about themselves. So what happens? In our generation, people say, no, we're Chabad, we're Breslov, we are Chassidut, so we don't rebuke. That's complete nonsense. What you're saying is anti-Chabad. It's anti-Breslov. It's anti-Chassidut. It's anti-Hashem. But there is a little bit of truth in it, and that's what makes people fail. What's the truth? The truth is, Shema Beni. Hear my son, I love you. You're supposed to show them love. You're supposed to show them, come to our shul, come for Shabbat, come for some chulent, come for this, come for... You're supposed to show the love and dance and yeah, I love you, I love you, I love... You're supposed to do that part of Chabad. But you can't finish there. Shema Beni Musar. Because if you keep telling him, I love you, I love you, I love you, guess what? Nothing will come out of him eventually. 20 years, I love you, I love you, I love you, still driving on Shabbat. 20 years, still dating the Goya. 20 years, still is a thief in business. 20 years, he's still a gambler. 20 years, he's still a loser. If I love you, I love you, I love you forever, and you never give him musar, nothing's going to happen. So you have to say, I love you, but I have to tell you the truth. Gambling, it's not allowed. I love you, but I have to tell you the truth. Driving on Shabbat, it's not allowed. I love you, but to be honest with you, your wife is going to put you in Gehenom. What? She's a Goya. No, she converted. Yeah, it was conservative. It was reform. It was ISIS. It was something. It was not Judaism. You and her are going to get home together if you keep staying together. I love you though. Come for children. But I have to tell you the truth. You have an anger problem. You have a stinginess problem. I'm telling you because I love you. If I didn't tell you, then I actually hate you. Why? Because if I didn't tell you, there would be no way for you to know there's something wrong with it. And therefore, you would think it's actually right to do what you're doing. You would think it's actually right to drive on Shabbat as long as to the Beknesset. You would think it's actually right to cheat in business as long as you're cheating goyim. For some reason, people think that's okay. You think it's right to go and date as many women as you want as long as your wife doesn't know. You would think it's right to go and marry a goya, but as long as you don't have any kids, it's okay. You would think it's right to do all those stupid things that the Yetzer Hara says to you. It's okay as long as the rabbi doesn't change you. As long as the rabbi doesn't rebuke you, it's fine. Because if it was wrong, of course he would tell you something. He's the rabbi after all. You see, Rabotai, the Yetzer Hara is smarter than everybody. He's stronger than everybody. If you only listen to part of his advice, you fall into his trap perfectly. If you say, listen, my lectures, I get 500 people. Your lectures, you barely get a minyan, Mr. Reuven. What's the difference? I get 500 people. You get 5 people. So obviously I'm better than you. Well, what do you say in your lecture? Well, I tell everybody that Hashem loves them. I tell everybody that Hashem adores them. I tell everybody that all Israel has share in the world to come. I tell everybody that Hashem is going to put them in Gan Eden, and the Rebbe is going to save them, and the Baal Shem Tov is going to save them, and everyone's going to save them. That's what I tell them. 500 people show up to my lecture. So I show success, right? I said, yeah, you and the 500 people probably are going to go be together for a long time together. Just in a different environment. Because the reality is that's not proof of success. Proof of success is what happens to those people in the end. What happens to them in the end? Meaning not just after this world. Here. 20 years they're still going to look the same. Same clothes. Same measly prayer. Same stinginess, same rotten midot. I'd rather have 5 people than 500 people. Why? My 5 people are actually going to be tzaddikim. And I promise you, if your 500 people knew what the 5 people are getting, it'll be 505. You see, Rabotai, the musar is a necessary ingredient. You have to tell people the truth, even if it hurts them. How? Remind yourself, they're your son, and you have to remind them, I love you, by saying, listen, son, I know that I got you to come to the party by saying it's a party. But then when you arrive at the party, it turned into an intervention. It wasn't really a party. And it wasn't really comfortable because I was telling you, by the way, your addiction is a problem. By the way, your girlfriend's a problem. This is a problem. That's a problem. This is a problem. That's a problem. I told you you have a lot of problems, right? But remember, the musar is coming from Avicha. I love you. I'm telling you because I'm your father after all. And that's why the Chachamim say in the Gemara several times, you teach somebody Torah, you're just like his father. You become a spiritual father. Why? You created him. Before he was doing tshuva, he was considered dead in the eyes of Hashem. Spiritually dead. He was alive, flesh and blood, he was alive. But spiritually considered dead. Reshaim, even during their life, they're considered dead. Once he did tshuva, once he became a tzaddik, once she started becoming a tzaddikah, then she's considered alive forever, in this world and the next. Who gave him that life? You. You gave him a CD. You donated to the rabbi that gave him the CD. You did something, you arranged a lecture, you invited him to the lecture, you did something, You have to do tshuva, you're their father. Hashem says, me and you are partners. Me and you are partners.